Hello, my name is Gary Monahan. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of UC Resources. UC Resources Ltd. is a junior resource exploration company with a focus on silver and gold exploration and production in Mexico. Our head office is located in Vancouver, Canada, and our corporate office in Mexico is located in Guadalajara, Zapopan. The company's common shares trade on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol UC and on the Frankfurt Exchange as UCD. On November the 10th, 2011, UC Resources announced that it had entered into a definitive purchase agreement with Free West Resources, a wholly owned subsidiary of Cliffs Natural Resources, for Free West to acquire 100% of the UC-owned 55% joint venture interest in the McFaulds Lake area property, subject to and in accordance with the joint venture agreement dated as of July 26, 2011 between KWG Resources, Spider Resources, now named Cliffs Chromite Far North, a wholly owned subsidiary of Cliffs, and UC. Within the definitive agreement, the purchase price payable to UC by Free West is $6 million Canadian, payable by deposit of $850,000 on the signing date, followed by the balance on the closing date. On November 11, 2011, UC received notice from Cliffs Chromite Far North of an election to exercise their preemptive right in accordance with the joint venture agreement, under the same terms as the definitive purchase agreement. Assuming successful close of all conditions of the sale of McFaulds Lake, the company will be enabled to press forward to its major resource area of Mexico, where the majority of its assets exist, with a high level of focus, and begin to leverage its project in Mexico for the benefit of shareholders. Very few junior resource companies manage to reach production, but UC has done so at our Yesca site. The ability to have sufficient capital plus produce consistent cash flow for the company will greatly assist our plans for acquisition and expansion. The Yesca tailings mill runs 24/7, and the company came very close to having the ability to be able to claim commercial production, but then ran into equipment, temporary power grid, and flooding issues and other ongoing plant flow issues. These issues have been addressed ongoing, but will be addressed substantially through the injection of capital required to augment the flow process at the mill to a more final production solution in the first quarter of 2012. Following this period, the goal of the company is to operate the mill at a consistent run rate of 200 plus tons per day, which will result in the type of long-term revenue run rates that will assist the company in achieving a number of goals in a number of areas. The Exora claim is within approximately 1 kilometer of the Yesca mill and is a significant exploration asset with an inferred mineral resource of 11,730 tons grading at 0.70 grams per ton gold and 619 grams per ton silver. Within the Exora claim is the La Colorada mine, a past producing gold and silver mine. Tonnage mined is unknown. Lower grade of gold and silver found immediately east of the La Colorada mine opening suggests that a zone of bulk mineable material may exist on the property, within which there may be additional high-grade mineralization similar to the La Colorada vein. Mapping and sampling of the Exora claim will commence in the first quarter of 2012, followed by drilling of the more interesting areas based on the new sampling, mapping, and previous ground IP geophysics. Assuming grades of success for silver and gold would allow for the expansion and extension of materials supplied to the Yesca production mill site. The newly acquired La Pinta claims were issued to UC Resources on April 20th by the Secretary General of Mining in Mexico and consist of 3 land packages of totaling approximately 64 hectares. This land package is again within 1 kilometer of the Yesca mill. It's a virgin land package which will also be mapped and sampled prior to drilling. As with the Exora claim, the Pinta claim could provide fresh mill feed to the Yesca mill. In May 2006, we followed up the Minera Silver Creek Agreement by adding the acquisition of the MAR project, consisting of a property concession amounting to approximately 10 square kilometers. The property has a history of small-scale mining activity and is easy to access and develop. The property is approximately 1 hour away from Guadalajara and has access to major roadways with excellent access. The MAR concession has substantial merit as a potential setting for epithermal gold-silver deposits. There are several other known mineral silver-gold occurrences in the immediate area of the MAR concession, several of which were past-producing mines. Silver appears to be equally as important as gold. At least a portion of a past-producing mine, the Piedra Bola mine, lies within the concession boundaries. Past work completed suggests that other mineralized vein structures may exist within the vicinity of the main Piedra-Bola vein. In addition, assays for 7 of 8 samples collected were on average 0.133 grams per ton gold and 26.5 grams per ton silver. The Copalquim property is a historically productive 7,000-hectare land package located in the northwestern state of Durango in Mexico. Previous drill programs at the Copalquim project have confirmed potentially economic mineralization at 3 main target areas: Comida, Refugio, and La Soledad. All of the mineralized zones that have been tested are open at depth and along strike and clearly warrant additional drill testing. It is important to note that in addition to the zones that have been tested, available data suggests that the extent of the epithermal system at Copalquim may be much larger than has previously been recognized. The company plans to resume a more detailed exploration program after successful commercial production at La Yesca and a potential settlement of the ongoing dispute with the original concessionaire of the property. It should be noted that recent historical reported results include 5.2 meters of mineralization averaging 45 grams per ton gold and 1,563 grams per ton silver during the Phase 2 drill program in 2006. Drilling clearly showed that alteration and silicification associated with the epithermal system is pervasive and extensive. UC historical results also included 50 ounces per ton silver and 1.4 ounces per ton gold over a 5-meter intersection at La Soledad. In 2007, UC intersected 2.45 meters averaging 1.52 ounces per ton gold and 112.1 ounces per ton silver at La Soledad. With the focus on Mexico and the current condition of the economy, the company believes that excellent project property opportunities for acquisition will arise. We are currently evaluating new properties and projects. UC Resources' plan is to have potential and sufficient cash flow and capital reserves to be able to selectively choose those opportunities that will best suit the company and its plan to acquire near-term production assets and/or highly appealing exploration properties. On behalf of the Board of Directors of UC Resources, we look forward to the days and months ahead and the maximization of shareholder value.